Hi everyone, today we're going to look at finding sources. Okay, so from the My Campus homepage, when you've logged in, up here in the upper right in the green bar, there's LRC services. This is a nice one-stop shop for you to find any information about us. And in the center area, this is an area that you can find a number of our resources. So clicking on Find Articles in Academic Journals, it'll take you to our library homepage, and I'd like you to start by looking in one search. This searches all of our databases, our books, our DVDs, everything we have. So kind of like a Google for Chesapeake's resources. It's fantastic. Please remember to click full text. That's important because some items that are in here are just abstracts and you can't use that for your paper. So remember to click the full text, and you are required to have at least 2 peer-reviewed items. So remember to click the peer-reviewed when you're ready to search for those. All right, so I'm going to put in death penalty and lethal injection. All right, notice that I am using 2 different phrases. I'm not using a sentence. I'm not using any articles like the and are. I'm not asking it a question. When you're searching in a database, it's very important that you pare it down to the keywords that are important to you rather than putting a whole sentence in like you can in Google. Databases are a little bit more sensitive for their searching. You'll notice that I have quotes there to keep a phrase together, so remember to use those if you need any 2 or 3 words to stay together and be looked at within that phrase. Okay, so we'll click go. And you're going to see that I have a number of results. Chances are you're going to have large results too. How you're going to handle that is you're going to look at the left-hand side here. And this is actually searching from 1926 to 2015. We're looking for current issues. Pretty much all of your topics are going to be current. So you want to scroll that up to be at least the last 5 years. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of options to choose from. I still have a lot of options, but that's better. I now know that this is current. Continuing down, I would really ask that all of you take a look at the subject. When you click on that, it's going to give you the vocabulary that this database uses. So I search for death penalty, but another way I could say that is capital punishment. You'll see that there's 1,037 results. There could be other ways that I could search for this. If you click the show more, it'll give you lots and lots of options of the vocabulary that this database uses. Please look at this. I think it's really helpful, and you'll get a better search clicking on these various ones that make sense for your topic. All right, and the last thing I want to show you down here is geography. This is really handy since most of us are going to be doing our topics in the United States. You select that, you'll see that there's 332. Now I know that all my results have to do with lethal injection, with the death penalty, and it's in the United States. So that's a pretty smart search, giving me the most accurate results I could get. So don't be afraid to play with these and see what you find. I think they'll be really helpful to you. All right, on the left-hand side, you'll see that there's these icons. They stand for different things. I did a search for peer review, so only academic journals are coming up. If I deselect that, because you can have other sources, you'll see that audio comes up, news, periodicals, so you get a lot of other options, which could be interesting within this project. Going to the academic journal, if I click on a title on any of these, you're going to get a page like this. First thing you want to do is read the abstract. Is this of interest? Is this going to help you with your paper? If after reading the abstract it does, then you would want to read the full text. When you're done and you feel like you're going to use this as a source, this page is, oh my gosh, wonderful, because you get your authors listed, what publication it was from, the year, the volume, issue, page numbers, everything you need for your citation. If you don't have time to read your article and you need to step away, consider using the email tool. This is wonderful. It sends the PDF of the document to you and all the information that you need. You can also use the permalink and just grab the URL from here and copy and paste that to yourself, and this will take you right back to this article. All right, so that's a little bit about OneSearch, and I really recommend that you use that first as you start your search, and chances are you'll be able to find everything you need within it. So, some tips to leave you with. If you have trouble finding your sources, remember to look at that subject area on the left-hand side, thinking of different ways to say the same thing. So capital punishment and death penalty are pretty much the same. Law enforcement and police, pretty much the same thing. But they could yield you very different results depending on what you put in. And don't forget to select the full text and the peer-reviewed when you do your search. I hope this helped, and if you have any further questions, feel free to find me or any other librarians, and we're happy to help.